Mr. Greenberg's sentencing, the Justice Department said he had, quote, provided truthful and timely information that led to the charging of at least 4 other people and provided substantial assistance on other matters that the government would address only in a sealed filing. Do you have any sense of what those other matters are? And if Mr. Greenberg is viewed as credible and witnessed Mr. Gaetz, quote, having sex with the 17-year-old girl, I believe it's the same one, and having evidence that she was paid, why Mr. Gaetz hasn't been charged with the same crimes that Mr. Greenberg was sentenced for today?
Well, we don't know. We don't know why Gaetz hasn't been charged. We do know that bringing a case, as we have seen throughout the past few years, against a politician in a high-profile matter is complicated, and it's complicated for the Justice Department. And the Justice Department, as you've seen, has moved very sort of methodically and, at times, according to its critics, slowly on the issues of politicians because they want to do a painstaking job to make sure that they follow the evidence and that the evidence is there to bring a case. It is, while we're all supposed to be treated equally under the law, it is more difficult to bring a prosecution against a high-profile politician, a member of Congress, and someone who has allied himself so closely with Donald Trump. And I think that if the department were to bring a case and lose a case, it would have enormous consequences. So the decision to bring a charge in that sense against someone like Matt Gaetz is a much weightier decision than when the government had an enormous amount of evidence against Joel Greenberg. He was a local tax collector in Florida and could get him to flip and cooperate. And he had a lawyer who realized that the only pathway to reduce his sentence time was to cooperate. Greenberg was looking at up to 3 decades in prison for his crimes. He was sentenced to 11 years. That's a significant departure. That was due to his cooperation.
Mike, you've also reported, and I believe Cassidy Hutchinson testified publicly to Matt Gaetz's pursuit of a pardon from Donald Trump in his final days and weeks in office. Do we know what Matt Gaetz thought he needed to be pardoned for?
I think that our understanding of it that Gaetz was seeking a blanket pardon, a pardon for anything that the department might ever be able to bring against him. And if I recall our reporting correctly, Pat Cipollone, the White House counsel, and other people at the White House and the Justice Department knew this was a terrible idea. If you remember, Trump went to extraordinary lengths to give out pardons and gave them to a lot of people that would not have received a pardon if the pardon office at the Justice Department was in charge of giving out the pardons. But Trump never went as far as giving someone a blanket preemptive pardon in the way that Gaetz was looking for. He was essentially looking for a true get-out-of-jail-free card for anything that he may have done. And if you remember on Gaetz is part of a group of congressmen and Republicans who were encouraging the president's efforts to overturn the election.